Dr. Clem. This is Dan, and I'm happy to host you today. It's a pleasure to have you online straight from Israel. It's a pleasure to host Dr. Clem, Dr. Eldon Clem, who is a scholar and he is teaching at JUC University. He is our guest today, and I'm happy to host him in this live show. And what I can say about him, I met him 5 years ago. Is that correct?
That sounds about right.
Okay. So basically, Dr. Clem, we met each other in a context of volunteering, right?
Yes.
All right. So
we were working with Sudanese refugees at the time.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Remember correctly.
So you have awesome projects in Israel, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Clem, this is a show. We're working on it. It's a first glance. So, guys, if you see little hiccups, please bear with us. It's only just part of the process of us learning and developing our best. Okay, we're gonna be fine one day, and that day is not far. But today I'm live with Dr. Clem, and this show is called The Sixth Sense. Okay, the sixth sense is, we all have our five senses, okay? But the extra sense, the sixth one, the sixth element, remember the movie? Okay, the sixth element is all about intuition. And our mindset, it's set upon intuition and all the other senses. And I want to agree with you, Dr. Clem, that we're gonna stir up our people, the people that are watching us, are the followers. We're gonna stir them up to feel a little bit of what's going on in Israel right now. How's life during war? Can you tell us a little bit more, please?
Sure. Well, to begin with, your guests in Romania that were around in 1989, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
When the Ceausescu revolution took place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much the average Romanians saw violence in the streets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So to the extent that they did, they might be able to relate a little more to what I'm talking about.
Yes.
During warplanes flying overhead right now. So it's a bit, how do I say it? Everybody's just always a bit on nerves because we never know
all right
is going to happen next.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we would get rockets from Gaza, there was very little time because they're so close.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can go to the top of a hill here and see Gaza from where I am. So then you just have to, you got like 30 seconds to run to a bomb shelter and that's it.
Oh yeah.
But whenever rockets are coming from Hezbollah in Iran, Hezbollah in Lebanon, we have like 90 seconds.
Oh yeah.
When we get the air raid alert. When something's coming from Iran, we usually, unless something fails, we usually have a couple of minutes lead time saying missiles are on the way. Get near a bomb shelter.
Oh,
and then when the red alert actually goes off, we have 90 seconds to get into the bomb shelter. And right now we're taking care of my wife's, my mother-in-law. And so she's in her 80s.
Oh.
And so if we get a red alert now,
I understand.
Everybody else, our neighbors, run to the bomb shelter.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got to help this lady in. And there are cases where a red alert would happen and an older couple in their apartment just were not able to get to a bomb shelter.
I understand.
And in cases, a direct hit would hit the building.
Oh my. Yeah.
Die. Yeah.
I understand.
And so, at any rate, things are kind of crazy. Plus, you're surrounded by a hostile neighbor that would like to see it destroyed. So it's crazy stuff like that. But at the same time, while war is bad, there are worse things than war. And for us, that would be to, I'm still hearing warplanes flying overhead.
Oh,
A little bit
right now?
but
Right now?
yeah.
Do you hear?
So, but there's no alerts.
Okay,
So,
okay.
all right, thank God.
So,
God will make it through this interview without that alert. But so far, we're in this limbo, waiting to see if this
I understand.
pause or whatever, how long it's going to last and whatever's going to go on and so on. But at any rate, for us, war is not the word.
Yeah.
The word is to be under Islamic occupation.
Oh.
And, you know, we could not live that. They would massacre.
I understand.
Absolutely most of us. And, you know, it's kind of funny. Transylvania, of course, is in part of Romania.
Yes.
And I was talking to some Romanians years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Talking, you know, of course, after Bram Stoker's novel came out and Dracula and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
And they said that actually Vlad Dracul or whatever his name
Yes, Vlad Tepes, Vlad the Impaler.
was not regarded as such a bad person.
No.
Because he was known as impaling the Muslim invaders.
Exactly.
And kept them at bay.
Exactly.
So, but I joked to my wife many times since then, we need this guy around now to help us out.
Awesome.
But
awesome.
at any rate,
She's right.
we all, we all hate war.
Yeah.
We don't want war.
Yes.
But at the same time, the alternative is a lot worse. And since you know what happened on October 7th, you know what they would do to the rest of us if they have the upper hand. So that's why we cannot rest. We must have the upper hand. By the way, though, one more thing I wanted to point out on this. What starts with the Jews never ends with the Jews.
Yeah.
So I just heard today that there is a whole spate of churches being burned down all over the world.
Yes.
Since 1920, since 2020, it happened before, particularly since 2020, it's become an epidemic. And nobody's talking about it.
Yes.
You know, the left-wing media, it doesn't fit their narrative, and so they're silent about it. But you have so much incitement against Jews and against Christians these days that I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Sure, they were vandalizing synagogues, they're attacking synagogues, whatever, but it never stops with the Jews.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing to churches, and unfortunately, and I hope I'm wrong, but unfortunately, I don't see that backing down until the world takes the threat of jihad seriously. But that's my take on it.
Yeah. Professor, I just want to ask you something. I can see a lot of somehow, there is a little bit of turmoil when it comes about the Jewish people, okay? And in my context, I can see my Christian people, they're not mine, but Christian people being aggressive somehow against the topic of Israel, the matter of Israel. So I cannot understand it. I've been there. I love you guys. Perfectly agree with you. It's not about being Zionist or something like that. It's about being human being. And the Holocaust and the whole history has been awful to you. And you've been not only marginalized, but also mistreated in a big way. So I cannot agree with any Christian guy that would say, you know what, the church is the new Israel, and the church is the new Israel. Basically, the church is the church right now, but Israel remains the first love of God. That's my intake, and I wanted to introduce this episode as being Israel, God's love, or God's beloved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
And, I hear from Christians
Yes.
that, well, God did choose Israel, but you guys sinned, so he rejected you,
Oh, yeah.
exiled you. Now God works with the Christians. And I say, well, it's true. Our prophets did talk about that we would. In fact, the book of
Yes.
Deuteronomy says
Yes.
that we would be exiled because of our sins, but that God would take us back.
Yes.
And so I say, well, now if you say that God rejected us and will never take us back because he's perpetually mad at us, then what's going to happen with Christians if God gets mad at you guys because you were not faithful?
Correctly.
And so in the end, what I believe is, now, to begin with, let's be real. There are real theological differences between Jews and Christians.
Well,
I can't deny it.
yes.
But I believe that we have enough common.
Yes.
Our moral
Yeah.
standards are the same.
Yes.
Because Christians and Jews' moral standards come from our Torah.
Yeah.
And so on that, and for that and many other reasons, I believe Jews and Christians need to put aside our differences and work together because we have some common threats around.
Oh, yeah.
In the West,
oh, yeah.
You have secular humanism.
Sure.
It's all over.
Sure.
Which is an enemy for any religious person.
Yes.
You have neo-Marxism, which seems to have won the day with the Western media, Hollywood.
Yes. That's true. That's
true. Universities, academia, all of that. And then you have Islamic Jihad, which is a threat to all of us. So I say that we need to put aside our differences and work together against common threats.
Yes.
And the differences between us will all work themselves out at the end. When the Mashiach comes, gives this world peace, gathers the exiles, rebuilds the temple, all of that, then we'll all know and we don't need to argue about it.
Yeah.
So
now, we talked prior to that in our short introduction. We asked, maybe people were asking, what was the academical journey? How did you become a doctor in Semitic languages, and why? Why were you interested in learning more on ancient cultures and extremely important and ancient writings? Can you tell us a little bit how did that happen? How did that start? Because right now we know just a little bit about the war. I'm sorry. We know a little bit about the war, and we only can imagine what war looks like. But you are living it, basically. So during this time, during this interview, if something like red alert comes in or something happens, you just say, "I gotta go," and you're all cool, I can cover a little bit of your story, and that will be the end of it. Anyways, the time runs fast, right? Can you tell us a little bit more about how and what made you study so hard and become a doctor in Semitic languages?
When I was 8 years old, I was adopted, and my new parents got me an Encyclopedia Britannica as a gift. And I started reading at the beginning, and there was an article on alphabet. And there is where I learned about the Hebrew alphabet. And I was so fascinated by it. And I memorized the Hebrew alphabet, taught it to myself, and then taught it to my friends, and we wrote like messages back and forth. So the teacher intercepted the message, she couldn't read what it said. No wonder people don't trust Jews. Because we do stuff like this. But basically, at 8 years old, I fell in love with the Hebrew alphabet. And then later on, let's see, I was like 17, 18 years old, I guess, when I actually started learning actual Hebrew with instructor. And then I got some books, and I had some private lessons from an Israeli woman, but then I got some grammars and just taught myself Hebrew and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I bet this ain't. It wasn't that easy, right? You sound like a child game. It's just start reading Hebrew and all this, but I've been through this and it's kind of difficult. I
Well,
can't imagine how
yes,
Syriac looks like or
things to
Aramaic.
that.
Yeah.
It's a labor of love,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I suggest for everybody learning Hebrew or any language or any topic that you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
You want it to be a labor of love.
Yes.
And I don't know what the situation is like in Romania, but in America,
Mm-hmm.
where I grew up, I'm in Israel now,
Yes.
but in America, where I grew up, uh, the as kids, normal kids, you hate school. You don't like
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
school and whatever.
Yeah.
And but the truth was, I loved learning. I just didn't love learning whatever the teacher required me to learn.
Yeah.
And that's why I liked it a lot more when I went to university,
Mm-hmm.
and especially when I went to grad school, because
Mm-hmm.
now I could really focus on stuff that I really love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so, yes, it was, how do I say it? The reason a lot of people give up on languages is because you learn a language differently than you learn any other subject. Now, your English is very good, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And
Yes.
presumably your listeners do as well, because they learn English.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen a lot of students
Yes.
make straight A's in philosophy
Mm-hmm.
and history, all kinds of other subjects.
Yes.
But when they get the language,
Yes.
they tank, because a language is a set of habits.
Oh.
It's not like, okay, philosophy, I've got a philosophy exam on Monday.
Yes.
So I'll spend all weekend reading in the books, and then Monday I'll take the exam. You can't do that with a language.
Wow.
Because a language, you have to do a little bit at a time, and it needs to be worked on every day. I do jujitsu,
Oh.
and been doing some kind of martial arts or boxing since I was 14. And right now we've got a jujitsu school going and so on.
Oh. Great.
And jujitsu, it's also a set of habits.
Okay.
And so, or think about if people play the violin.
Yes.
You have some very fine classical musicians in Romania, I know. And so, can you imagine a student in a violin class, and I've got a final exam on Monday,
Yes.
so I think I'll practice this weekend? Everybody would laugh, because it's not possible. You have to play violin a little bit every day, and that's how you build your skills.
Exactly.
And so language is like that. But if you love it, it's a labor of love.
Wow.
You really don't mind. It's
Wow.
like Yaakov worked 7 years for what he thought was Rachel, and he was deceived by Lavan and got Leah. So then he worked another 7 years
Okay.
for Rachel, the wife he really wanted. For him, it was just nothing,
Yes.
because he was in love with Rachel.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
so
Yes.
that's how I view working on language. It's a labor of love.
All right. So that was about the biblical story of the marriage. Okay. And yes. What I wanted to carry on asking, Professor, you are very good in teaching languages, because that's what you do basically at the university at an academical level, right? It's your it's your best skill, and you acquired it over the years, and you did great. And now you teach students, you teach Christians, you teach all kinds of students all over the world, and you teach them Old Hebrew and Aramaic, maybe Syriac. I don't know if that is covered in the curriculum. But what I want to ask is whether can you offer this online, because I'm very interested in taking a course with you. Can you offer this online?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Through the Institute for Torah and Semitic Languages.
Okay.
We have online instruction.
Oh.
We have a couple of ways that you can go with that.
Oh, really?
One is to begin with, I recommend all your viewers, or listeners,
Yes.
whatever,
Yes.
log on to TorahAndSemiticLanguages.com
Okay.
and check out the website. And you can
Understand.
sign up for a free newsletter and be informed to know when new classes are starting and things like that. But you can always jump in and just join ITSL, which is the Institute for Torah and Semitic Languages.
Okay.
And it's for a $25 a month subscription.
Well,
You get access to all of the pre-recorded classes that I've done, which are all my beginning Hebrew courses.
yeah.
I've got Biblical Aramaic. I've got Arabic for comparative Semitics. We worked through the book of Judges. Right now we're working through Joshua and various and sundry other lessons here and there that we have as they come on, and we're adding to them every week. And so,
Yes.
that's
awesome. Professor, looks a lot like a lot of content over there, right? For only
yeah,
25
right.
bucks?
Well, by the way, I've got a YouTube channel as well.
Oh, really?
Rabbi Eldon Clem. Yeah.
Rabbi Dr. Eldon. Okay, that's cool. That's cool because we can follow you. We can see what you're posting. We can see what you're debating over there because right now there's a whole world of debate against matters that has to do with Jewish culture, with Jewish habits or Jewish conduct. It's kind of weird, but you know what? I treasure. I've been in Israel. You were leading me back and forth. You were showing me the surroundings. I felt with you the terror sometimes, and I've been scared in Israel. But you're staying calm. How can you make it? How does that happen?
Well, sometimes I'm not so calm.
Oh, really?
Just no, but yeah, life goes on, and you know that the best way to defeat our enemies is to just live productive lives here. The other thing is, we of course do know that all of our lives are in the hands of Hashem, of God.
Yes,
and
definitely.
It's all in His hands, and what I just want to do is be faithful to the task I believe that God has given me in this life.
Okay.
While I'm here, and try to do as much good that I can with the time and resources that Hashem has given me.
Wow.
And that, and the ultimate, I think is the key.
Professor, our time is running out. Almost running out, but I don't want to leave this conversation without emphasizing that the Sixth Sense, the series of podcasts that is starting today, you have seen the pilot episode. Now, I want you to understand, all of you that are following us and all the followers, when they will see this first episode, just remember, we are focused on educating people in areas of life, in the major areas of life, like culture, life skills, and you're going to meet all kinds of invites, all kinds of guests from all the areas of expertise, like the top notch of the best people to show you, to teach you, to train you, and to add value to your life. So basically, if you follow us, you are just doing a very good thing for yourself. So don't forget, Dr. Clem's courses, Dr. Clem's curriculum is online, okay? And you will have a link in the bio of this episode. And please follow through the courses. It's only $25. It's a bargain in my opinion, but I'm happy you have done all this work, all this research, and you have everything. The last minute is here, but please, in 1 minute.
And by the way, just to point out, I'm getting ready to put together a live course.
Oh, really?
Biblical Hebrew, if people are interested. Now, if you've already had some Hebrew, you can join a class on Joshua that's going on right now.
I understand.
Again, get the newsletter and you'll have more updates. I'm getting ready to start a live Hebrew course.
Wow.
If people are interested, so just let me know.
Sure. Now, in 10 seconds, please, or 20 the most, please tell us one thought you have for the Romanian people. Please, in 10 or 20 seconds, just summarize a little bit of your insights, life insights over life, anyways, for Romanian people. Just a lesson for us all.
All right. I just pray that God would really bless you and that you would spend time studying His Word and getting back to the Bible and being faithful to the Lord. And so may God richly bless you.
Okay, thank you very much for watching us. Thank you, Dr. Clem. It's been a privilege to have you here and to have you as a guest. Your host, Danko X, is saying thank you to everyone. And we'll say until next time, let's hear about each other. All the best. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.